On the previous episode,
Yuri's coming closer. Nobody will listen to me. Oh, Lord Atamura.
and so the story continues.
Alright, everything all set? Everything okay? Everything working? Alright. Okay, let's begin. Welcome, comrades. This is IceWolfGem here. Today we're going to be probably finishing up Death Mark. Last episode, we have had gained new information about a brand new spirit, one that's probably not even connected to any of this. We're going to be facing Red Riding Hood. But before we continue, let's pick up some pieces where we last left off. Right here, very soon, or down here, very soon. So, here's what happened so far, and here's how the series ended. I know. Who would have thought that Mary was actually was a part of this whole thing from the very beginning? May as well head on now. Well, I see no reason to. The Masquerade. Next up, we're gonna go to the Masquerade, and we're going to see what happens next. Alright, designated hotel. 20 minutes before the meeting time, the rainfall when I left Kujo Mansion has now turned into drizzle. I parked my car in a lot and walked to the street. The hotel my destination stands at the end. So that's it. Yep, that looks it. There's hardly anyone on this neon-lit street, perhaps because of the rain. Didn't that rumor Red Riding Hood appears when it rains? It's the perfect night to investigate the rumor. The hotel in question doesn't seem to be particularly guarded against intruders either. Anyone could step aside if they want. I see, so that's why it's the focal point of the rumor. People go into the abandoned hotel on a dare, running across suspicious people or squatters. Their stories get exaggerated, and we get the rumor as the base of the case. Ah! That's really how it really is. My heart suddenly feels a lot lighter. I guess I was taking this too serious. Now that I've gotten rid of one worry, though, this time something else starts bugging me. It's a grown man standing alone in the middle of the road in the red light district. This isn't going to be anything good for my reputation. I should get out of the rain for the time being. I glance around the area for a place. Who is that? Hero! I thought so. Hey, it's been a while. A woman in a lab coat appears. It's Madoka Hero. Hero? I heard that I had helped, but I didn't think it'd be you. What, you don't approve? Take your complaints up with Yasuoka. Well, her scientific knowledge might actually help us with the layout, so I'm glad it's you. No, that's not it. To be honest, I'm happy that it's someone I know. Introductions would only waste time, especially in a place like this. Huh, well that's a surprise. I didn't think you were that considerate. My neck tingles from the strength of her judging stare. I was expecting her to have changed, and she definitely hasn't. Do you still visit the underground shelter? Yes, well only once in a while. I've been busy with work recently, so I haven't had the time. How are things doing on your end? Nothing exciting. I'm taking some time to relax. I wasn't really asking about you personally. Whatever. I think I had a pretty clear picture now. Hiro glanced down at her watch discordantly. Is something wrong? No. He should be here soon. Oh wait, here he is. I follow Hiro's gaze to find... Hello. Didn't make you wait for me? Diamond? You're around enough for this too? That's not a nice way to put it, but yes, basically. Yasuoka insisted, so I'll be accompanying you today. And don't worry about me, my health has been much better since then. My cough has mostly gone away. Oh, really? He seems to be pretty confident about that, but he looks as pale as ever. But it's his body, and he's a doctor, so if he said he's fine, I just have to believe him. I met with Hiro just recently, but, well, I hope we work well together again. I can't say an unscientific investigation gets me very excited, but I owe the old woman, so this is how I'll pay her back. You owe her? Yeah, it's almost impossible to get your hands on old army documents, but she got a lot of influence, so I had her pull some strings for me. Well, I guess it's not just her. Me too. Back when when all that stuff was going on, it's not like I don't feel in debt to you. I see, thanks. I can't say I ever expected Hero to feel that way, but in a situation like this, I'm grateful. By the way, is it okay for both of you to walk around in your lab coats? Shouldn't you change? Hey, this is a professional look. During an investigation like this, it's actually even better than... Hero's cell phone rings in her pocket. Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I got an email. Let's see here. Hero checks the screen, her back turns to me. Hero seems as busy as ever. I'm fairly busy myself. Sorry to drag you all the way out here then. No, don't worry about that. If you're after something, then I want to help you out. After all, we overcame the horrible trial together. To us, you're... a comrade in arms? A comrade in arms. Yeah, that's right. That's the perfect way to put it. That's even better than friends, because we're like brothers. Sorry for the interruptions, but it was an important message. The last person won't make it. I was caught by her manager. I? Shimi the Idol I Kashiwagi? Whoa. A PR nightmare. So here. Hero hands you the cell phone. What are you doing? She's still on the line. She wanted to apologize to you herself. I don't really need... Quit your grumbling and take the call. Hero shoves the phone in my hand without letting me get a word in edgewise. Guess I have no choice. My voice when I speak into the phone is surprisingly meek. Hello? I? Oh, is that you, Miss Otomura? Good morning, it's me. I Kashiwagi. I'm so sorry. I regret not being able to help you for the rest of my life. Her whirlwind of words is the same as always, energetic and full of exaggerations. I do my best to convince her not to worry. No, it's fine, really. I doubt anything will even happen over this. Really? I hope so. Oh no, Miyuki's coming up. Please come to our next performance for sure, Mr. Otomura. Okay, bye! And just like that, the hurricane of a phone call passes us by. The change in excitement levels it leaves a vacuum. My head spins. Fair enough. She's tired, isn't she? Geez, that old lady thought it would be a good idea to bring an idol on a case. By the way, Otomura, are you close to Kashiwagi? That's an odd question coming from Diamond. Yeah, I mean, I have her contact info at least. Could you get me concert tickets? A kid at work's a huge fan of her, but they can never get a ticket. Oh, that acts like this. Still, I don't think she was that popular. I can try asking. How many do you need? 3, if possible. I'd like to go as well. It's a rare opportunity. You're a little old for idols. You have a thing for girls? Wow. I'm a connoisseur of music. Idols have nothing to do with it. A subject changes right now would be wise. Got a lot of free time to stand around, I see, but playtime's over. Mashida, what are you doing here? This case is a request from a client. Want to make sure you showed. Jerk. What? Planning on observing us, are you? What if we hadn't showed up? One of you is, and no one in fact. Her 4 were coming. Kashiwagi wouldn't make it. It seems her manager caught her. That's so. He shrugs indifferent. Guess he figures it won't make much difference. So you took care of the other cases already? Thought I told you, I'm just checking in. While I'm here, I have new info on the hotel to give you. Oh, nice! What is it? Just as someone else's cell phone starts ringing shrilly. Oops, this was from my hospital. Excuse me for a moment. One after another. Well, hand me the documents while he takes the phone call. We decided to take shelter from the rain. Diamond has to finish his call, and we may as well hear what info Mashida has for us. Tell us all about it. Whoa. We commanded a dirty smoke area on the corner. Then we started our improvised strategy meeting. Shoot, this wording is irritating and I hate it. Hero grumbles as she gulps down her drink. Mashida gives her a sidelong glance inside, exhaling smoke. Then he starts to talk. Listen, I don't have time to waste, so I'll make this short. That hotel, Masquerade, closed down about a year ago now. It's unclear why, but it probably has to do with the owner going missing. Missing? That sounds like the Red Riding Hood rumors. I mean, it's kind of a standard word as in an unregistered legend, but why he went missing is unknown. But something definitely behind it. He just up and vanished. Hero pipes up, frowning. Then that just proves that this is a normal case. If there's any point in searching the hotel, Mashida taps his cigarette in the ashtray, shaking off the ash. He then continues with the same train of thoughts. It's easy going to ignore Hiro's question. A few publications have fun with the story for a while. It's prime gossip, but after a point it stopped being reported and everyone up and forgot. Now it's just my guess, but this area of crime significant turf, they like applied pressure to keep things quiet. Makes sense for a red light district, at least that's how it seems from the way he talked. And what starts spreading around the same thing as the missing person cases are? Mashida waves his light cigarette out towards the street. The rumors of Red Riding Hood, the so-called eyewitness reports, and the people who are actually heard things, put all together, it seems Masquerade is the center of all the rumors. Yasuoka brought the request to me as also of the same opinion. Masquerade simply stands there quietly on the dark street soaking with rain. The neon lights as it feels almost seem to be staring out of the world. I see. So do you have any other— Whoa! When I turn around, someone is standing there. My heart thunders in my chest. Hero? Behind you? Huh? What, is there a month? Hero looks behind her, puzzled. Nothing's there. Okay. Looks like we're going to face another ghost. I think my eyes were playing tricks on me. I made an effort to gloss over it, but there's no way I can believe it was a trick. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe the darkness has strained my eyes and I saw something that wasn't there, but... Damon calls end. Whew, sorry, patient with an emergency. I managed to walk them through procedures, but I need to go soon or... I'm terribly sorry. I'll make up for this later, I promise. Damon runs off into lightly falling rain. Human lives depend on his work. This kind of thing is inevitable. Which means Hiro and I will have to handle the investigation by ourselves tonight. So the only one left is a science freak. That's concerning. What? What did you just say? That's how you treat people helping you out? Paying no mind to Hiro's violent outburst, Mashida calmly looks at his watch. It's time. Everyone, enough gossip. The rest is in your hands. And with that, he's gone. What? What a jerk! Calm down. He didn't mean anything by it. He's like that to everyone. I tried to be soothing, but the stung her pride. There's no way I'll be successful. I can't calm down when someone just treating me like an idiot. Just you wait. I'm going to make sure I find a clue that'll rub it in his stupid face. Come on, let's go. Okay. Went inside the hotel. Wait, what? We sat aside and we agree about chilly air. Is this marble? Our footstep echoes across the exceedingly detailed floor. Where are we? It's a hotel, so the first floor is probably the lobby. Oh, right, yeah. It would be, wouldn't it? What was that noise? Oh man, physics is different in the hotel yet. Hero's fiery determination appears to have puttered out. Where did all the energy disappeared off to? Are you okay, Hero? I'm fine. Not like some weird spirit going to pop out. This is nothing compared to the underground shelter. But you don't think something's odd? Like what? Maybe it's because it's only been a year since this place shut down, but it's less damaged than I thought. I assumed there would be more graffiti and stuff. You're right! You know, now that she mentioned it, it's true. No damage whatsoever. Everything is still uptight. This door. It's the emergency staircase. The sign's above the door here. I shut enough function around. While the place is dirty, nothing's really broken. But we were able to come in here off the streets without anything getting in our way. So then why... She didn't mention it earlier, is that the hotel might be connected to some crime syndicate. Yeah, what about that? Maybe that's why it's still nice in here. Anyone who would be most likely to tag would be... Oh, gotcha. So it's a gang thing then. You think they made it off limits? On the other hand, maybe people stay away because dangerous things happen here. I should probably have mentioned that possibility to her. That helps us though. Everything should be mostly intact. So what's the plan? Should we just do a thorough search of each floor for now? If we don't have any particularly useful info, we'll just have to search every nook and cranny like Hiro suggested. There's nothing else we can do. Okay, let's do it then. Well, it's easy to get out of here, so that's good at least. Yeah, if we're in danger, we'll halt in the investigation and withdraw. So, there are pictures of the guest rooms on the wall. Is the entrance to the reception room? No, not yet. What about in here? It's a display case holding various products. A painting is clearly out of the masquerade wife. There's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. Aww, that's kinda neat. Locked. Of course. Guys are going inside the booth. A keyring has been left carelessly on the front desk. There has a tag that reads, "For emergencies." The emergency keyring. Nice, looks like you find something useful right off the bat. If it says for the emergencies, then you're left at the door to the right. It might open the door to the emergency stairs. Yeah, let's try it. There's an emergency key. Alright. Going up! Let's see. Hello? Masquerade wife. There's a picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. What's this? I went door to the guest room and walked inside. Whoa. There's an iron bar covering the window. What? Okay, that's kinda concerning. I checked behind the wire door, but all I found was an empty cardboard box. What's this? Small wooden chest. The drawer is locked. It seems to be a simple style by light. I'm in a writer's desk. Why don't you just break it? Shouldn't that be the last report? It seems like a natural choice for a minimal... Okay. Might be able to break the clasp. The bed. I put one hand in the bed and lay my weight on it. The springs. A thin tool. Open the door to the bathroom. Man, this is concerning. What's in here? In my search to see if anything's inside, I only get a dust on my fingers. Blood. The toilet is spewing with horror stench of sewage. Disgusting. I don't like the sink. Nothing in here that's useful. Where's this go? The door to the guest room and walked inside. Oh, this is a different one. There's a trash can with a giant crack in it. Probably happened when it was knocked over. Feel. I looked at the mattress and looked underneath. I noticed a notebook lying there. Mask guest book 202. The guest book. Why it's just... I flipped through it. Inside are pictures drawn in colored markers. Ultimate Masquerade guest book. Feel free to write about your sweet, sweet time you spent together. Clearly, they didn't need to be told twice. I can't believe anyone who would forget as hotel life. Ah. What else does it say? But you know what they say about his music. Every single page is filled top to bottom with lewd, suggestive comments. Ah, so that's what people do. Hiro! Suddenly Hiro is peeking over my shoulder at the guest book. This thing makes me try to hide it, but she plucks it from my hand easily. There's no reason to hide it. We're not children, you know. Well, yeah, but... Now, let's see here. I see. At first she looks through it, humming a little tune to herself, but... She starts acting odd. What's the matter, hero? What? I'm fine. I just had enough. Bring yourself this Welger does things to your head, so take it back. She then. My eyes fell on the page and landed open on. It looked like the last entry in the guest book. There's something written in it, scrawling letters. This is bad. Said might have ratted us out. The rumors that she told to the teach and said she's going to the fuzz. This is so bad. What should? That's all I can make out. Teach. That phrasing, rather immature, but must be a student. Yeah, I think so too. But isn't that strange? A girl her age isn't normally at a hotel like this? Oh, maybe schoolgirl prostitution? Oh, that would be a reasonable presumption. That would be in this entry. It sounds like she was panicking over having things leaked by a friend. How stupid can she get? You reap what you sow. Kids have their own issues by dealing with too. I'm not sure. A black and white situation be able to say, wow. At least one thing has been made clear, that these notes sound like the rumors about this place being tied to a criminal syndicate are true. It's evident that there is a lot of illegal stuff going on here. That sounds logical enough. The number 1 guest book must refer to room numbers. Maybe more guest books. True, if we could get more info from these entries, we may be able to figure out what happened here. Let's keep an eye out. A visual mask with a creepy expression hangs on the wall. Where the heck? Feel. I tried to pull it to see the budge. I had to lift the bed up a little more if I want to get out. But I don't think you should be able to help me lift this. Maybe I should just search elsewhere for now. A telephone. Our phone line. Let's go in the bathroom. Whoa! The mirror is stained, but it's functional. I can see myself in it. Oh dear. I don't like that. The bathtub is stained with dust and slime. What's this? The door to the elevator. I try pulling on the elevator door. And most likely if I pull on my way into it, it's impossible to open it alone, but if it has some help, I may be able to force it open. Want to give it a try? Lend me a hand. What, are you serious? Fine, I guess I can try. On my count, 1, 2. It was all our strength to try 1, 2, 3 times to force the door open, but sorry, it's too much. I'm not sure I'm strong enough. Unfortunately, we were unable to open it. Chandelier. Something thin. That's something thin. You could just use the. Going up. Let's try this one. Vase. The vase holds something cheap, fake flowers. Alright, I'll look around the bedside table and find a spoon. Are they eating dessert in here or something? The spoon is stained black. A large air conditioner unit is tinted yellow, maybe from tobacco residue. Oh, that's creepy. Alright, let's go to the bathroom. This one also has a mirror. Excuse, the clear portion looks like a hand. Is it like someone who snuck in here, or is that the work of someone else? A thin layer does contain some air everywhere, but I want to spot it with wipe cleaner. Alright, I'll open the door, check the toilet. I found a wallet covered in black stains. Is that moldy? Try not to breathe it in. If anything's inside. I check inside, there isn't any cash, but credit card. I guess probably dropped this, but the stains in it, so I can't read the name on the card. We could use the ID on one of the guest rooms. Don't you think that you should take it with you? Yeah, you're right. My reply is half-hearted. I'm distracted by the stains. I mentioned it to Hero, but the stains on the card looks like old blood stains. Oh no. We're stuck to the bottom of the trash can. Oh no. Something did happen here. Nothing good. Well, there's one more. Oh. There's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Alright. Let's try this guest room. Wait, wasn't this the one I already went in? Alright, let's try this one. Whoa! What's this? A smashed donkey lies in the corner of the room. I don't want to image what it was used for. It looks like the neck is broken and the head is missing. What's this? Inside the glass case are wipes and robes. They're rather solidly made. I thought they were... Was this a torture room? There's an unnatural space along the wall. What am I saying? Like something was hung here. Oh no. Behind the door and try pulling. It doesn't move at all. Just give up. You might break it if you force it. A spoon, maybe? This must be... Oh, God. The poor girls. I'm going down for now, since I can actually open that thing. Those poor girls. This credit card. My mind made up. I take out the credit card. What are you going to do with a credit card? I want to try something. I don't know if it'll work though. I slowly push the card into the lock gap between the drawer and the top. It's a narrow fit, but I'm able to slide it in without any resistance. The stopper is directly ahead, so I keep sliding the card. There's a tiny bit of resistance, and it abruptly unlocks. Well, nice work. Truly the pinnacle of monkey evolution. That did not help whatsoever. I don't know what made you come up with that comment. Girl, if you're not going to be helpful, shut up. Is that really a compliment? In any case, I open the drawer to find Mascus with 201 and a mini massager. A battery-operated massager, huh? Well, I'll leave it. Use up for imagination. So there are more guest books after all. Let's see, what does this say? No, I'll look through this one. I finally take the guest book from Hero. I just learned that it's better for not letting her see anything too shocking. Aw, come on, I want to read though. It's for future references. Our investigation takes priority. I quickly pick through the pages looking for a clue similar to what we found earlier. It doesn't take me long to find it. In the last time we discussed it, it's like the other ones we found. Something's up. The fuzz hasn't come. Did Ko really tattle? Mr. N is actually normal too. Saya hasn't been to school recently. That's all I can make out. It sounds like the one we're reading earlier. This fully supports my earlier theory. Yeah, I guess so. There was definitely criminal activity going on here. Those vivid entries prove it. But why wasn't this reported? Now that's a good question. The searcher makes it sound like she was being backed into a corner. Someone was plainly threatened to tattle. And it was someone they knew too. They wouldn't be this shaken otherwise. And suppose this person reported it to the and the entry says that in the end, the fuzz, aka the police, never came. We can't come with a conclusion just yet. All we can do is speculate. We both freeze for a moment, all in silence. Was there a noise from above just now? Yeah, something might be above us. On the third floor, No one was around when we were there earlier. Should we go see? I silently nodded. The room! That's directly above the inside step on the third floor. I suddenly got a chill and stopped in my tracks. Did you find something? No, nothing. As I replied to Hiro. I hear a voice from behind me. I'm going to turn around and shine my flashlight. But all there is a door to the emergency stairs, where we came from. There's no one there. What's wrong? Did you not hear that voice? A girl's... The metal door stretched like a screen's end. Whoa! Suddenly a girl in solid red raincoat is standing in front of us. There she is! Wait, she's human! The ghost story was an utter lie! Hiro, shh! Be quiet, I can hear something. Huh? A shimmering whisper and the voice sneaks up to me. It's the voice of the girl in the raincoat. I'm so happy. I knew it. I'm so glad I trusted you, sir. Sir? Hiro gives me an odd look from beside me as I mutter. It seems she can't hear the voice at all. I knew it. I knew you'd come. Sir. Who is that woman? The echoing voice is like ice. A strange and artificial just sadness, regret, and a quiet plea. I'm going to make sure. Make sure of what? The logical side of me warns not to get pulled in. The raincoat flutters in the sainted air. What? This is a live or die moment? I'm not ready. So did you come to a place like this very often? Very often? What? Calm down. That's right, sir. If someone she respects. If I were someone she respects, how would I reply? Her lover. I come with my wife. Okay. Okay, lover, wife. Yes, of course. Hey, sir, could you tell me, please? Another teacher told me that I'm heartless and don't treasure my friends. And if something's wrong, when it's wrong, what am I supposed to do? Which is more important, friends or what's right? What's right? What's right is more important than friends, because some of your friends could be bad. Tell me one more thing, please. When people are selling and buying bad things, who is in the wrong? The world. The world. Wrong? I'm so happy you're really him. All the immortal people died. I could just glimpse a twisted smile under the darkness of her hood. Who is this sir? More importantly, who in the world is this girl? Questions swirl around my head. In that second of hesitation, the figure of the girl sways like a pendulum and disappeared in the staircase. And... Wait, you! Hiro dashed madly after her. Hiro, don't go! I seriously called out to her, but there's no reply. Her footsteps echoed sharply up the stairs. Great, I better follow her. Come on. come on. That's odd. I went up to the 4th floor from the 3rd, yet it looks like I'm back to the 3rd floor. Impossible. I must have flustered and made a wrong turn or something. I never flashed at the floor number plaque. 3rd floor? No way. No, it's just some kind of misunderstanding. It has to be. I tried to reassure myself as I climbed the stairs another time, but... Oh no. I made absolutely sure that I was heading to the 4th floor from the 3rd floor, and yet this is obviously the 3rd floor. If I'm not hallucinating and this is real, there are 2 possibilities. One is that all the floors above the 3rd floor are artificially made to look like the 3rd floor. The other is that some mysterious power is stopping people from going to the 4th floor. But Hiro definitely ran upstairs to the 3rd floor. She got caught in the same phenomenon that's affected me. Is it possible that Hiro is also still on the 3rd floor? If it's impossible to get to the 4th floor, then Hiro could be still on this one. Hiro? I step into the guest room. There's that right here. Cobwebs? All these spider webs? Then I entered just a little while ago, then Hiro... It's hard to believe it, but this room is covered in spider webs. I heard the bathroom door open. Hiro, so this is where you were. Hey, Hiro, are you listening to me? She's acting strangely, considering I moved closer when... She suddenly starts taking off her clothes. Hey! Then... Oh no. Hiro? She listens seductively from the top of the bed covered in spider webs. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you for so long. What are you doing? The river from her lips drips honey. And gets past my voice only get shiver. This is not like her at all. This is really the same Hiro. Unora? Hiro gracefully slides over the bed and beckons me suggestively. What are you trying to say? Do you understand the situation we're in? What does it matter? You're here, I'm here, isn't that enough? Is she being possessed? Her pale, thin glows on the bed sheet and she poses seductively. She's almost like a spider prepared to strike at her prey. We're all done. Don't hold back, take a good look. The red raincoat flashes before my eyes. Could it be Heroes acting like this because she continuing the questions from earlier? In that case, a clue would be, remember, what did she say before? Go on, look. Have some shame! Good grief. How cute. Oh, jeez. Hiro suddenly starts coughing violently. It's hard to breathe. Please, my back. Here, I'll give you a good pat on the back, just to make it all come out. The instant I touched her, her coughing stops. That feels good. But, I know. Hiro suddenly lowers her voice. I tried hard to in college and at work, not to lose to men. But I'm all alone, not everyone looks at my way. I'm sure you're not interested in someone like me either, Unora. I depend on you! Girl, wake up! This is not like you! Survived. Thank goodness. Girl, wake up! Hiro's shrill laugh pitches into madness. Hey, get it together! I shake her shoulders repeatedly, but she doesn't reply. It can't be. Is she... Her personality has suddenly and dramatically shifted, and this crazy leather, close just down my neck. This is almost like... What's going on? Is someone in there? Diamond, you came! Sorry, I'm late. I rushed over as soon as the emergency patient was stable. Did something happen? I'm not sure, but... I quickly tell Damien what's going on. He certainly examines the laughing Hiro and turns me with his findings. No physical trauma, but her mind's confused. She needs to be hospitalized. We're on the 3rd floor. How do we get out of here? I learned a patient carry. We just need to carry her our backs. Come, we need to hurry. If she's been poisoned, then time is everything. Right, I'll help. Good grief, is this red-hooded girl a prostitute or something? It was a bizarre and horrible night. The anti-hero kept crackling as we carried her out of the hotel. We put her in an ambulance and Damon rode with her to his hospital. The siren blasted through the night. Exhaustion bears down on me, and I find that I need to sit down. When I got back to my senses and looked up, the rain has already stopped. The moment I get back to the mansion, I collapse on the sofa. Fury rises within me without an outlet. Why? Why is this happening again? I'm sure I sealed Mary. So then why? Why again? The image of her earlier fixed in my mind. I had to do something. Something. Her shrill laugh echoes in my ear. We start to continue the next day. Rest for the night. That's right, I have to investigate again tomorrow. Once I'm done looking things up, I should go to bed early. I heard the rumbling of something heavy moving around as I'm half asleep. Is someone here? My brain is too sluggish to remember that. I couldn't say how long I slept. I remember it being dawn, but a loud noise made me shrink up. Young eyes are staring at me. I'm so sorry. I woke you up. Suzu? What are you doing here? The room was messy, so I thought I cleaned it for you. Sorry, I didn't ask permission for hers. That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, are you awake? Geez, are you a little too careless? Christy, you're here too? She shrugs and sighs dramatically, very nearly rolling her eyes at me. You left the front door unlocked. Were you out investigating until late? It's not good to sleep on the sofa. I guess I didn't have the energy to make it to my bedroom last night. Was I that tired? Yeah, something like that. Take better care of yourself. Oh, do you want some coffee? No, I'm fine for now. More importantly, why are you here? Christy glanced over me and huffs. I'm dropping off reports to Mr. Detective. Mr. Detective? It must be research for Mashida's case. But who had thought Christy would listen to a request from Mashida? The man is the worst. The attitude he had when he asked for a favor. If it didn't owe you, I'd be flat out told him no. Guess she didn't agree because she wanted to. I understand, but why is Suzu here too? I told her about my visit and invited her. We exchanged numbers a while back. Yeah, she certainly surprised me, suddenly asking to be friends. It's the first time I've been friends with an adult. Christy whispers to me. I mean, I can't help but be worried. I have to make sure that creepy otaku isn't doing anything weird to her. They go after children sometimes. So that's why she was worried because Ita's so forward. No, more like because Suzu is too innocent. But I'm a little relieved. You didn't seem very well when I was here before, so I have been worried. Thanks. Yeah, it seems you're fine now. I wish Ita would come with us, but he's working at the factory today. It sounds like Ita's starting working seriously, and it's never too late to start something. I hope he tries hard. That's good. So moving on to matters at hand. You heard how the owner of the hotel went missing, right? I have connections with the copy editor of the article, so I asked her, and sure enough, her expressions clouded over. The hotel and rumors of its illegal service were juicy news for the media. They even knew it was admitted her organization managed it. The reporters looked into the flow of the cash, actually got some concrete proof. This telling of the story is fascinating because Christy used to be in the media herself. The things recorded in the guest book we found may have been connected, but before we talk more about it... Suzu, sorry, but would you mind doing more cleaning? I've been putting it off for a long time, so the second floor is a giant mess too. Oh, okay, I can do that. I'll borrow your cleaning supplies then. Suzu skips up the stairs. Chrissy seems too intimidated to catch on. Not exactly a topic for kids' ears, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. It really is a mess up there. Anyway, tell me more. Yeah, so the media at the time should have been pursuing the heart of the matter, but it's like this case was hardly reported on. The media caught wind of the story, so the police shouldn't be briefly on it as well. And yet, what took place in the masquerade is shrouded in darkness. You see something behind all this. Behind? How do you mean? I don't know if it's true or not, but they had a whole list of all the masquerade customers. Famous politicians and businessmen were on it. And that reporter who got the proof of it went missing. A number of freelancers on the case also went missing apparently. That's horrible. Those are the only words I could find to describe it. You're telling me it's an outrage to silence those who are seeking the truth. It's bad, but it'd at least be a little better if it was the work of a regular humans. The work of regular humans? What do you mean by that? Exactly what it sounds like. The truth is, I told Christy about what happened yesterday. We found in the hotel of what happened to Hero. The color drains from Christy's face until she's as white as a sheet. Suzu, we're leaving! With her suddenly yell, Christy stands up and prepares to leave. What's wrong? No one told me. What? No one said a single thing about spirits like that being involved. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I'm never going to face a spirit again. And I'm not just thinking about me. I don't want Suzu going through this either. Thinking about it, it makes sense. No one has the right to drag Christy and Suzu in a case like this, especially me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you involved. The research you've done is enough, so don't concern yourself about it anymore. Christy looks at me in stunning surprise. No, I should be the one apologizing. I owe you. You did everything you could to save us, but we... Is something the matter? Suzu re-enters the room, held in confusion. I just remembered something. I have to do. We need to leave, sorry. You can keep cleaning next time, okay? Okay, I understand. Christy made a right choice. I can't involve Suzu nor Christy into this, because what happened to Hero could happen to someone else as well. Suzu nods, though she looks suspicious. She's very perspective. She had to be picked up the sayings air between us. Well then, see you, Mr. Atamara. Right, thanks for coming all this way. You were a great help. I'm very grateful. Christy quickly bows to me, her expression inscrutable. Excuse me, I'll come again sometime, okay? Suzu puts her hands together and bows politely. Then she whispers in the mirror to Christy can't overhear. I'm so sorry I caught a little bit of what you were talking about earlier. So I contacted Ita. I'm sure he'll be helpful. Oh. To be honest, I can't imagine Ita be very useful. But Suzu has good intentions, so I nodded. Thanks, that helps. I do my best to smile as I see them out of the mansion. I need to get ready soon and head out. Here we go, back to the masquerade.